Tomorrow, premiering tomorrow. Tomorrow it may be taken up. B group. Tomorrow you will. Yes, sir. Tomorrow.
Postings are.
It is but. Dharwad tomorrow. Dharwad. I have a Dharwad matter tomorrow. Dharwad, yes, ma'am. ನಾಳೆ ನಡೆದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತ? Yes.
Assignment about 13 to 21, 22 to 28,
22. R3. No, I think a date is given. One. Respond number 3. Yes. Okay. 23 alone.
22, sir.
20 letters will.
20.
Nothing. Tomorrow. Maximum tomorrow. At the request made by the Lana Council, Madam so and so, or name taken so and so, for the respond number 3, list tomorrow. 23, sir. You are for? At the request made by the Lana Council, I think for the petition list next week.
34, 35 to 41.
40, sir. 40. At the request made by the Lana Council, applying for the respondent list after 2 weeks.
Attach ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸ್ಕೆಚಸ್
Wait.
42 to 45, minimum of 45.
40? At the request made by the Lana Council, applying for the respond number 5 to 29 this next week.
48.
Sections. You have to serve copy to the others. It is served. Lana Council applying for the petitioner, Lana Council applying for the respondent submitted that the copy of the statement of objection is served to the Lana Council representing the served to the party in person. ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ Let's just matter. ಯಾವತ್ತು ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ 2 ವಾರ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು? ಯಾವತ್ತು ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ನಾಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಎನಿ ಡೇ. ಹಾ, ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ 7. ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ with Kalyan with memo tools. And a council appealing for the petition seeks withdrawal of the writ petition. Accordingly, writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn. Office objection is overruled. Issue emergent notice. Who is for corporation? Yes. Order sheet. Order. She BL Sanjeev accept notice for respondents. Short question involved in this petition is with regard to seeking compassionate under appointment under compassionate ground. In this regard, the petitioners hearing have made a representation to the respondent corporation along with and also have filed the declaration affidavits produced at annexure G and H series, H, G, H, J and L. So in that you have to matter. Who has to consider, sir? The second respondent is directed to consider the grievance of the petitioner in accordance with law within outer limit of 8 weeks from the receipt of the order. Accordingly, the petition is disposed. Yes. As per prayers, supportive document. Office objection is overruled. Issue emergent notice to respond number 1. Leonard AG accept notice for respond number 1. What is the office objection? Just have to put 1 week's time granted to comply with the office objections. Yes, sir. Office objection. Office objection. Compliance of the office objection is deferred for time being. Let the notice shall be. Leonard AG accept notice for respondents. Leonard AG accept notice for respondents. Please. Yes. R1 and R2, someone has to appear. I think Mr. BL Sanjeev. BL Sanjeev. It's not there. What is to be considered? I think relatively because you are seeking for quashing annexure L. Yes. Because of a discrepancy in the name. Let will appeal. Password madilla. Please get him immediately. Pass over. Office objection is over. Let the notice shall issue emergent notice to the respondents. In the meanwhile, then a counsel appealing for the petition is permitted to serve copy of the petition to the Lana panel council representing the corporation. Yes, sir. Let us switch. You serve him a little. Yes, sir. One minute. A promotion to the post of associate professor in the department of surgical oncology would be subject to the result of it. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
What has happened is one person who is promoted. But then he has resigned.
He resigned.
Now there are two posts. DPC is meeting in July 2000. One consistent practice, I don't know where from they get. This why I follow this. The moment somebody goes to work, he is kept in front of school. He is kept in multiple. Therefore, more I have only saw.
Because they have been arraigned as respondent.
I don't know. They don't respond to the institution. They are not trying to tell.
They have been arraigned as respondents.
What has that? You make any more.
Now, what is the applications? You can consider. No. No. We are not saying that he should be appointed. Consider this case for. It could be allowed. Consider this case for. Then till then, don't take any decision in separate DPs.
No, they want the DPC to conduct.
That's why.
Based on the price of the DPC.
No, no.
How many Indian persons are fighting? The institute based on any, but how the put a note that.
So and so.
So in this case, having submitted.
No. Now their apprehension is that it may be taken up.
No formal application has been made because it can only be conducted by permission.
Of course, for another 1 week, no DPC. By the time it will.
I'm only asking if not the DPC. I'm not saying that today. Consider to maintain also.
You want to let they will file up.
He did not require a court status.
So maximum 1 week, sir. Mr. Arvind, sir. Sir Arvind V. Chavan, Lana Council appearing for the respondent number 1:2 seeks a week's time to file objection to IA 1 of 23. Next week on the date put no? Next week on date put. Any which it is?
He did.
Next week. Yes, sir. Atomic research. Yes. But Institute. Next. Yes, Raghavendra. What is the update? No hearing, only. One more? Seven, up to 7 adjournments permissible. At the request made by the Lana Council appearing for the respondent number 4. This next week. Yes.
He's waiting for the government.
Yes, next week. I interim order granted earlier, extended till next term. Finally. Next week. Next week. Next week. Next week. Any date of your choice. For me, no problem. Yes.
For the petitioner, my lord.
So whom do you want to implead actually?
My lords, IA1 is for the amendment, my lords. IA2 is for impleading, my lords. The project director, my lords, DUDC cell, the respondent number 5, we want to implement.
The notices shall has to go. Or,
AGA, my lord.
I think government will.
Government.
Heard in another council appearing for the parties on IA 2 of 23. Petitioner needs to implead the impleading applicant as a respondent number 5. Having taken note of the governments made in the application, IA 2 of 23 is allowed. Petitioner is permitted to amend, permitted to implead the impleading applicant as a respondent number 5 and to amend the cost title,
Prayer portion.
to file amendment petition. Yes.
And
What
I
about-
am, my lords.
What is the amendment you sought, sir?
To add the prayer challenging the order of the respondent number
Amen.
5.
Heard in another council for IA 1 of 23, accepting the governments made in the affidavit accompanying application. IA 1 of 23 is allowed. Then a council appearing for the petition is permitted to amend the petition accordingly. Yes, sir. To file amended petition. Yes, direction. For IA for direction filed by. Have you filed objections? File. When it is not. No, no, 1 week. List next week. Issue emergent notice? Yes. Notice? What do you, notice? Then AG accept notice.
I appear for the petitioners council in this matter.
Yes, sir, yes. Then AG accept
in
notice. Respondent number 1 to 4. Issue emergent notice to 5. Let us will.
My lord, there is the interim relief is required to be considered. My lord may fix it.
22, that's, no, sir, that's a order is,
The difficulty is he's without a job. The petitioner is without a
no, that's
job.
a long back. That cannot be done.
Would my lord consider fixing it for consideration of interim prayer?
No, no.
I'm not pressing for an expert interim prayer.
27/9/22 order, no. That you can move again. You file an application. Issue emergent notice. Yes, ma'am. Annexure C, madam. When you got into the present, yes, 37 is 23 challenge. When you have posted to the present post, Arjuman Banu. When? Santa Korike Merige. So you want to be there only. Santa Korike Merige Vargayisalagide. So the annexure C is challenge, but prior to that, you went to Bhadravati VV Kendra on your own actually, voluntarily. So you wanted to be there only. Why you wanted to attach to that very same place? That's a different thing, but you went to that place on your own. Let the notice. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. AG accept notice for respondent number 1. Issue emergent notice to 2 to 5. And a council appearing for
Copy is served on Ravindra Reddy, my lord.
to take notice on the panel council representing the respondent number 2 to 4. Into not. You went to that place on your own. That cannot. So 3/7 much. Yes. Yes, sir. But sir, notice. Then AG accept notice for respondent number 1. Papan. MP Geeta Devi Papana accept notice for respond number 2. This matter next. Yes, sir. 12 only. Interim order granted earlier, extended till next step. Yes. Who has to consider it? Urban you have for urban water. She Gachin. So and so accept notice for respondent number 2. Leonard EG accept notice for respondent number 1. The grievance of the petitioner in this petition seeking promotion to the higher cadre, and in this regard, the petitioner has made a representation dated 20th/8/2022, 12/9/2022, and 19/11/2022, within bracket annexure E series, close the bracket, without expressing any opinion on the merits of the case. The respondent number 2 is directed to consider the above representation in accordance with law within outer limit of 8 weeks from the receipt of this order. Accordingly, it could change disposed of. Yes. Yes, Mr. Thagraj, it's an appealable order. Huh? That is an order passed by the BEO. 54. Leonard EG accept notice for respondent number 1 to 5. Issue emergent notice to respondent number 6. In the meanwhile, the stay of order dated 2/6/2023 issued by the respondent number 5 and consequential proceedings taken against the petitioner's hearing, till next date of hearing. Yes. Notice.
Regulations.
That the notice shall requires. Leonard EG accept notice for respondent number 1 and 2. Issue emergent notice to 3. And a counsel appearing for the petition is permitted to take an summons insofar as the respondent number 3 is concerned. In the meanwhile, stay of OM dated 4/7/2023, within bracket annexure C issued by the respondent number 3 till next set of hearing. B note OM dated 3/7/2023, within bracket annexure B issued by the second respondent, and order dated 4/7/23, within bracket annexure C issued by the third respondent till next set of hearing. Yes.
Done, Devi?
The only thing is notice us.
Now the seniority is clear to amount.
But the only thing is, I would say it may be subject to the result of it.
The promotions made by.
That's it. You take notice, Madam so and so. Madam so and so accept notice for respondent number 1 and 2. Issue emergent notice to 3/2/20. Any further action by the respondent authority is subject to the result of the writ petition in furtherance of the notification dated 21/6/2023, within bracket annexure AF issued by the second respondent. And dictate, Madam. Yes.
21 is the issue.
Yes, sir. What you challenge? Ah. 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 They may say fifth standard. Why do you worry? It is up to their employer. They will say fifth standard for engineering. It is in the domain. They may say 10th standard. They may say that PhD. Any qualification that they can. What is your legal right?
My legal rate is 21%.
21. Yes, sir. See, it is in their domain that we cannot.
It's even as to be,
Yes.
but by law, on your Karnataka Rajya Nirmana Kendra, but page 42, right?
42.
Page 42.
Yes.
Project manager.
Yes.
By your experience, or be.
Yes, correct.
But in the entire state, the not educational qualifications prescribed within not. It is responded. Oh, Lord.
Now they wanted to make this up to them.
But is a by law, all was not.
Take notice. Let the
Yeah, yes, you are please.
that they will take notice. I will say consideration interim prayer by next. What about the second respondent? Cover bartara government. Eradu. Nirmitike. Leonard AG accept notice for respondents hearing. This matter next week for consideration of interim prayer. In the meanwhile, respondents are directed to file statement of objection if so advised. Yes. Yes. Next date, one day. Yes, very well. List on first. Yes, 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 Mr. CV Kumar. Yes, BL Sanjay. Just 1 minute. 1 minute, just one. Yes, CV Kumar could pass. See, now she is not. See, if you look at the photograph, they are under. Photo. No, that's what. Hmm. Do one thing, sir. You can file a suit within 2 months. It is going to be decreed. Because what will happen? These are all the things there are should be meticulously looked into at the time of making appointment. They accept no problem. Even they accept appointment letter here also. I don't want. They will give issue appointment letter. I will say it could be day. Yes, to say this. I think you directed them to approach the civil court for declaration for declaratory relief.
Name is same.
What is that? M Vijaya Lakshmi and M Vijaya. Putting Lakshmi has become lot of problem. In addition to this. Yes, sir. But it has to be done by competent civil court. They have to agree. If they agree, just find out that they will get instruction in the meanwhile. 7 element. See, BL Sanjeev has submitted that he will get instructions on this on the instructions. Full stop. This day after tomorrow. Further reading. Tomorrow it is. Yes, sir. Just a minute. Who is for other side? Just 1 minute, sir.
Respondent.
The Deshmukh. We'll give one more opportunity next week. I will give you. Activity. No, he is not there here. The order of demotion and termination. That we will give one more opportunity. No. None counsel. No. None counsel appearing for the petitioner is present. No representation on behalf of the respondent. In order to provide opportunity to the respondent, this matter next week. Next week, I think we are given. Let it be there. It will be listed. Next week. This next week. Next week, let us list. Is this matter next? No, let us list. Is sir Kulkar? Yes, sir. What is the matter, sir? What is challenge? Connection F, G. Regularization is sought. Regularization. That came to be rejected. Where is the rejection order? F and G. 26. Yes, sir. On what reasons it is rejected? ದಿನಾಂಕ 22/3/2000 ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಜರಿದ್ದು ತದನಂತರ 1/7 ಸಹಾಯಕ ಎಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್
The installment number 1 should be opposite.
Yes, correct. For temporary appointment. Yes. Next, what has happened? Payment of wages from the appointment. Yes. Next, after reputation. Consider representation. Next, what has happened?
Installment number 1. Number 3. 21.
Yes, sir. You have terminated your service. Your service has been terminated by order dated 2019. Hmm. Hmm. We cannot direct the government to give approval. But it is subject to their. You have been appointed under daily wage. Daily wage. On what ground? Even the Mana, even the Shivamogga City Corporation saying that you are absent from 1/7/2000 ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಗೈರು ಆಗಿ ಹಾಜರಾಗಿರುವ ಅವಧಿಯ ವೇತನವನ್ನು ಪಾವತಿಸಲು correct. It cannot. Yes, sir. That is the answer. Correct. And moreover, you are not a regular employee. That's nothing wrong in. Maybe true, maybe, but you are not a regular employee. Sir. Take chance next week. This next week. Yes, Mr. Purpura. Connection A is challenged. Subsequent to last. When was the last date for making application? 18/4/2019. So till then you are not produced your certificate. So one which is suitable for you will be produced. Huh? Not like that. That is 22/6/2019. Annexure E. Hmm. 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ. Correct. Correct. 5 ವರ್ಷ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 22/6. Correct. 27/6/2019 expire ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You should have given this. I think it is. You carried even annexure E. Yes, sir. So the new one is 4/6/2019. Yes, sir. That is subsequent to the application. Last date for application. So annexure F cannot be considered. Only thing is annexure E is still. Yes. Yes, sir. Then what has happened? Yes, yes. Next year, Annexure E was not produced.
After provisional list, after verification of the document, then he has come forward that happened. Cannot give. So once that it has a date as for production of verification of document. Other than that, he has not produced the document. Subsequently, take objection to the provisional list, they can have an existing, that cannot be coming.
Whether the final selection list is there. Oh, that is also.
Even the final selection list has not been done.
Yes, sir. Not that. Honorable Justice Thakur Sahib brother. In ಬೇರೆ ಜಡ್ಜ್. Yes. But you have not produced Annexure E, sir.
Pass on that, your lord.
Annexure that. Annexure E. Application for a post of junior government. Now all the posts are filled up now.
There has been, after the final, the selection is. You can take it in
That will be filled up when only when they will issue notification for this. But why you not produce Annexure E at the time of
What happened?
where is in our statement of objection that saying that it's not produced? Yes, in statement ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ where you stated that is not where submitted based on the merit list published, the petition has been called for verification of documents to check whether the candidates possess page 4. However, on verification of the documents, the petition has produced the self-attested documents, namely 10th standard marks card and Annexure M are not produced by the petition at the time of documents verification. He has not produced the 2A category certificate dated 27 as per Annexure. You stated actually that you are not. Last day for submission of the source for is 18/4/2009. But the petition produced the subsequent one. That cannot be considered. That cannot be. Hence, your no irrespective representation, but you should have produced. At least you should have take the both the certificate on that particular verification of the documents and the physical sounds as prepared finals. Any possibilities there? No, that may be true, but you have to produce as on that day. Original that you have to produce. Maybe you must have the true copies. It's very difficult. Sorry. Please, sir. In this writ petition, petitioner is assailing an endorsement dated 5/1/2022 within bracket Annexure A issued by the respondent number 2, whereby the case of the petitioner was rejected for consideration for the post of junior powerman with the respondent corporation. It is it is the case of the petitioner that the respondent number 1 has issued notification calling for application from the eligible candidates for various posts, including the post of junior powerman in ESCOMs, in various ESCOMs, within bracket annexure B. Petitioner has applied for the post of junior powerman under 2A category, stating that the petitioner belonged to Vishwakarma caste as well as belong to the rural category. The application of the petitioner was not considered for the appointment on the ground that the petitioner has not produced the relevant document, namely the income and caste certificate within bracket annexure E at the time of verification of the documents, and being agreed by the same, the petitioner has presented this petition. I've heard Sri Prithviraj for the petitioner and Sri H.V. Devraj for respondent corporation. Sri Prithviraj, Lana counsel appearing for the petitioner, contended that pursuant to the issuance of the provisional list, petitioner has filed representation dated page representation dated 19/11/2021 and stated that the petitioner had the income and caste certificate dated 4/6/2019 and the 25/10/2019. And therefore, the rejection of the application made by the respondent corporation is contrary to law. Hence, he sought for interference of justice. Per contrast, Sri H.V. Devraj, counsel appearing for the respondent corporation, sought to justify the impugned order and refers to paragraph 5 of the statement of objection and submitted that the petitioner, having not produced the relevant category certificate that he belonged to 2A category, and therefore sought for dismissal of the petition. In the light of the submission made by the Lana counsel appearing for the parties, it is not in dispute that the respondent corporation has invited application from the eligible candidates for filling up of various posts, including the post of junior powerman with the respondent corporation. And perusal of the writ papers would indicate that the petitioner has sought for consideration under the income and caste category -2A, and in this regard, perusal of the writ petition would indicate that the last date for filing application is on 18/4/2019, and the petitioner ought to have produced the certificate dated 27/6/2014 within bracket annexure E at the time of verification of the documents. However, the petitioner has produced the income and category certificate dated 4/6/2019 within bracket annexure F, which has been issued pursuant to the last date for making application. In that way of the matter, following the declaration of law made by the Honorable Apex Court in the case of Karnataka State Seeds Development Corporation Limited and another versus HL Kaveri and others reported in 2023 SCC 108, wherein the Honorable Apex Court has categorically ordered that the applicants are required to produce the relevant documents before the finalization or before the last date for making application, and failing to enclose the same result in disqualification. In that way of the matter, I'm of view that as the petitioner has not produced the annexure E at the time of verification, nor annexed the same while making application, at this juncture cannot be considered. Accordingly, petition is dismissed. Yes. Yes. What is challenge? Mandamus setting and terminations of service. Annexure B is challenge. So your service has been terminated. On what ground it is terminated? Alcohol. Where are you working? Central Sales Board. What?
For the training, during this period of training, we have taught at the time of 9 p.m. 9:30 p.m.
Inquiry was conducted. He was under temporary service. Next week. Just next week. I think Lakshmi, that should be there. Lakshmi Mahati said that's very deleted. Letters to be deleted. Yes. Yes. Your Anita M. Registry is directed to delete the name of Srimati Lakshmi Mahati Sethi and to retain the name of Srimati Anita M appearing for the petition. Yes, sir.
During the service expired. Subsequently, that is an application for job on compassionate government. Same mallards are going to be rejected.
On the which ground?
Sitting malard, another person by name Amrit has filed an application saying this is none of the first point. I should not be given the job on compassionate government. Our malard cannot kindly say.
You will first establish your right.
Yes, sir. It's the page number
20.
Then my mother she has the wife of Alina.
Maybe.
Then my lord, there is more than pension. The pension also my mother is one of the wife. Then there is cash certificate. But the cash certificate and the son of Alina.
Maybe cinema certificate is having by that man also.
What he said is
Whether he has been arraigned as a party. But only thing is you have to establish. No, it's served.
So, any occasion is not followed. The pension authority, the service record, everything establishes.
Maybe.
My mother is the wife of
Maybe. Correct.
Either are they consuming the competition from job, he's not prosecuted. Gone and filed an application saying See, mother is the first time mother. It is contradictory. Number 3, let me listen. Service record shows mother that my mother is. The pensioner shows mother to get the wife. My mother is the wife.
But that is not a basis when it is disputed. That will be accepted only when there is no dispute. It is a presumption. But insofar as when it is raised that Mr. So and so is not the wife, or someone is not so and so is a son or a daughter.
The person is claiming mother, he will have to go to the court, mother. What the other states, my lord, is that I should go to the court and get an order. When already, my lord, the government. They are not claiming to the mother of the same mother. Son of the mother.
Where is the objection filed by him? Statement of objection. Huh? Public. Then you have to approach a KT. Civil post.
They are saying I should get an order saying that I am the son of so and so.
Civil post. You have to go to KT.
Person disputing will have to go to the court.
Not on what he is saying there, but approach KT. Civil post. Third, the Lana Council appearing for the parties. Mr. MS Nagral and AGA appearing for the respondent raised preliminary objection relating to the maintainability of the petition on the ground of not exhausting the alternative remedy available to the petition. Having taken note of the amendments made in the petition, the claim made by the petitioner is with regard to the civil post, and accordingly, the petitioner is permitted to approach the Karnataka State Administrative Tribunal for redressal of his grievance in view of the law laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of L. Chandrakumar versus so and so, reported in AIR 1997 SC 1125. All contentions of the parties are kept open. Yes. Just 1 minute. Endorsement dated X. Objection is filed. Of Sasha,
Because that was.
speak. Speak it not now. Detailed consideration. Let us see. Let this matter next week. Let us see. Next week. Yes, Samshit. Matter is? But approve the appointment of the petitioner for a post office.
And it's not in this court. Itself is not my temper. On extension. That cannot.
No, his case is only for consideration of annexures.
The commissioner here. What was the famous dispose of case that not required to expect anything but December.
What about the other petitions?
Two petitioners.
There are two petitions.
Let's accept the take prejudice. You want to make cause, they want to keep this petition pending and also not the one. You can understand.
In the event it is working for a considerable period. No, his apprehension is that event. Anything goes wrong in this petition, then it is very difficult for him to pursue his remedy before school.
It's not so much. I'm taking this.
But only you can make that you have to give all your salary to him. You work and give salary, that's all. Then he will agree.
Management not also.
Management and selected candidate.
Then. The approval of that person is delayed. There is no case not for the petition. The national candidate the prayer or not in there.
What could be the settlement? So you may be transferred to the some unneeded.
Go transfer.
No. Why I'm saying that they're all.
Forget about this post. We'll give you some other post in a you can go and work there. But they say that they are negotiating, that it's already offered to them. You can go and join words, we can
You're also. They're all 40 plus age. Their family should not be put to.
We also said we'll offer them a job.
They work for a considerable period. You can send them to some any sister concern of.
This is the high school. This is the high school. I will also direct the
43. For regular appointment, it's not possible. Yes, you can accept. Tell him. See, Somshekariya, RP and a council appearing for the response or appearing for the petitioner submitted that there will be likelihood of settlement between the petitioner and the respondent management. Hence, seek short accommodation. Let this matter next week one day. Interim order granted earlier, except the next time. Otherwise, see, they cannot come to the mainstream. Ultimately, the petitioner is yes. Sir. Next week. Yes, next week. At the request made by Lana Council appearing for the petition. Other next week. Next week, bit other next. More after some other matter. You can ask for even after 5 also. I cannot accept. Day after tomorrow or tomorrow. The request made by the Lana Council appearing for the petitioner is day after tomorrow. Interim order granted earlier extended till next of it. Let it be taken from day after, till next date, day after tomorrow. Yes, Mr. Prashant. What is? Get a assistant and further get a person. Dealing or dealing target. Dealing target mix up better. Then next week. Next week. Very. Up complete agud. I got it. Huh? How do that's a see that will confuse. That's why they were for that purpose only I posted. This next week and that will be. Yes, Mr. Satish.
My lords, I appear for the respondent in item number 35. My lords, this is a challenge to the regulation 182A, where we have withdrawn the regulation 182A itself. It requires some consideration, my lords. I am preparing my objections. I will just file. I have received instructions recently.
Yes, you are supposed to file a statement.
Yes, my lords.
The request made by the Lana Council appearing for the respondent to file statement of objection. List after 2 weeks. List after 2 weeks.
Grateful, my lords.
Yes. Yes. Where? Which department? Which department? Maybe first ground there. First ground in KAT. Of course, anything is relating to the civil code. Why you withdrawn that? Communication will be the only insofar as the resultant of the KPS.
Because it's a state authority, order passed by state authority.
Arbitrary, you can raise it there also. If it is for, then you have to go there. Civil post.
Pending, where the interim order they came here and in the writ petition also, they withdrew it seeking a liberty to challenge the endorsement. So either they can go and amend the application or.
There's only not our application before it starts. But before
Where is the order passed by the KAT? Where is the order passed by the KAT? Now it's still the matter is pending before KAT. Why? Where is the order? On what ground?
the date order is
2-1? Oh, that's why you did wrong.
No, subsequently, this was I think the order before the formal court. And I don't giving of the intention and communication to start. 20 February 2023, rejecting the objection. Before this
Approach KAT. Sorry.
Page number 218, for 1 moment maybe attack.
2-1?
118.
218. Yes, sir. 218 is the order passed by the division
By
bench.
the division bench, my lord. Maybe liberty, my lord, to challenge the communication, my lord.
That could be challenged there only. See, that we cannot change the condition of service of the employee.
This only based on recruitment of the my name was not included in the final list. So, my lord, the reasons for.
Take for an example, even if retribution is allowed, then you have to go to civil post. That's my key. Take for an example, this retribution is going to be allowed. say direction will be issued to appoint you. Where you will go? Again, you have to go back to the government only.
The issue is not
Or governing. Not. Or the Lana Council applying for the parties. Srimati Simana Baliga M. Lana Council applying for the respondent number 2. Submitted the relief sought for the respondent, the petitioner herein is seeking relief insofar as civil post is concerned. Accordingly, raise a preliminary objection relating to the maintainability of the petition. Having taken note of the amendments made in the petition, I am of the view that as the petitioner is assailing the communication dated 28 February 2023 within bracket Annex A, whereby the said communication has been issued by the respondent authorities based on the notification issued by the respondent number 2. You are for KPSC, respondent number 2, insofar as the recruitment to the post of civil post. In that matter, following the declaration of law made by the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of L. Chandrakumar versus so-and-so, reported in AR 1997 SC 1125, the petition is permitted to approach the Karnataka State Administrative Tribunal for redressal of his grievance. Yes. Annexure? Yes, consider. Are the yes, sir, afterwards. Are the Lana Council applying for the parties? The short question involved in this petition is with regard to the consideration of the representations made by the petitioner dated 17/1/2020 within bracket Annexure B and representation dated 17/1/2023 within bracket Annexure C listed without expressing any opinion on the merits of the case, the respondent number who has to consider respondent number 2 to 4 are hereby directed to consider the said representation in accordance with law with an outer limit of 8 weeks from the receipt of this order. Accordingly, the petition is disposed. 12 weeks. Instead of 8 weeks, 12 weeks. B, C, D consideration. Yes. Yes, Mr. Jain.
My lords, kindly for the petition in both these matters, my lords. My lords, state is yet to file its objection, my lords. It may be called after 2 weeks, please, my lords.
At the request made by the Leonard AG to file statement of objection, just after 2 weeks.
There's an interim order, my lords, in the first matter, my lords.
Extended.
10216 of 23.
Extended till next set of hearing.
Please, grateful to me.
No interim order. Just you verify whether interim order is there.
In the first one, my lords, the direction is to the Department of Municipalities, my lords, that there shall be no precipitative action against me.
Yes, Mr. Venki. Third respondent. Your objection is filed. When was the Annexure G? But they will file objection. If any adverse order is passed, loser is not the petitioner, one who got the appointment. No, no, next week. 2 weeks I will try. Yes. Lana Council appearing for the petitioner is present. No representation on behalf of the respondent number 2 and 3. In order to provide an opportunity to the respondent number 2 and 3, second week list on. Yes, Yes. 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 Yes, sir. What is this? Yes, sir. Connection A is done. The transfer order is done. On what ground that is? Committee organized. Group 3 post. I think they have been observed in 2007 in BBMP erstwhile. That matter connected with networks. It's BBMP. Now they have been merged with the 7. Yes. Group 3 post. Yes. Chief officer. Group A. Group B. Now you have been transferred to Group 6. Yes, sir. Where is that? Lecture R1. Name is H.A. Kumar. Samadaya Sangham Nagarasabha. BBMP in the if you sent out of Bangalore, it is a great class. No, it has to be challenged. For 21. So that then you have accepted that.
But I accepted it because I continued. On 6/9/2022. The petition was transferred to Daniel.
Further in geography. Yes. When where is that? Where is Sorry. So first you were in BBMP to the Banavara. Yes, sir. And thereafter on 6/9/2022. Banavara to Dandeli. Very good place. Yes, you will get good health. Mukhyaadhikari Purasabe Chigan. Nasamurthy has been sent to you. Correct. 20th to 2023. Yes. Correct. No, it is there here. Was with it on. Modified. And
I was posted to the place of the Lord.
again you go back.
Each time what happened was 6/9 from 6/9/2022. It was 20th of February 2023. Nasamurthy was given charge
Worker
I'm not in my place earlier.
in Banavar. Yes. Sir.
It's not that
During that time you were in Dandeli. No?
How about the one of this again back to the
Correct.
now not by one of serial number 8, page 13. Once again, notes have been disturbed from Chikamanavaya and posted to notes in Mumbai.
Mulbadu.
So this all notes is three notes. Three notes have
One is premature. Yes.
second long notes in the
Is a group. Is a group C.
after the
Samudaya Sangata Uddega means I think same cadre now it's.
is a group D.
Huh?
Most of chief officer is a group D.
Hello, now basically you are a group C.
Group C.
Now sent to very same cadre.
Now notes have mentioned to notes.
Same. So earlier what has happened? You have been given higher one. Now it cadre is maintained.
Yeah.
Same cadre.
When argument notes is that one is the transfer, second one notes. It doesn't have the approval for the.
Why it is recorded? Many of them have been.
No, it is not so. Notes. These are the but the reasons are not the requirement of law.
Yes.
Reasons are all the things.
Reasons could be that from C group to you have been made B. Now you have been put it properly.
Now notes.
Now the reason say that you are properly now maintained.
Their reason notes is that.
Oh,
Their reason.
that's correct.
The person that been but he is also a group C. It's not notes group D.
Yes.
The transfer. That is that very unique except
Yes. Who is for the authority? Just who is for the authority? Government. You have filed objections.
This involves perhaps a legal issue. Whether the 3 years are not the anyway, has to be considered by considering not the post or the person who is going. The present is person who is
See, that anyway stays there.
common standpoint.
You know, the sentences rise. Approval of the CM has not been taken.
Pleadings in the repetition. But in the occasion of great respect to the other side, I will say that.
Yeah, when my development directive board has not open, kindly take pleadings. Pleading says,
Paragraph.
para 4.
Paragraph. Yes.
An impression is given to the board that
Presently working as a chief.
the present place only from 21 to 2023. I'll read. The petitioner belongs to Group C employee and presently working as chief officer on own place B group and reported to the present place on 21 to 2023.
Yes.
But now kindly take note annexure R1.
R1.
R1. He was posted to the present place on 2/6/2021.
1 minute.
Annexure R1 not page 11.
R1.
But he is in the cadre of not community officer, organizer, posted as chief officer on his own pay scale. He has no need of the post of chief officer. He is in the lower cadre. Can he not contend that I should be to a post of chief officer when he is in the cadre of Group C, at page 11? These conditions are imposed.
2/6/21.
Yes, 2/6/2020. Certain conditions are imposed. But he has accepted this order. It is only not temporary arrangement. And not pursuant to this, he holds the post of not chief officer at Banavara,
Yes, sir.
Chikka Banavara.
Correct.
But from 2/6/2021, but his tenure as a Group B officer, not, but though he is a Group C employee, but holding Group B post, but
Yes.
can he contend that not, I am entitled for a period of 3 years? When a regular chief officer holds the field, but he is entitled for 2 years. When a temporary employee, not, can he contend that I am entitled for 3 years? When regular holder says that protection
Yes,
is
yes.
given for 2 years, he is entitled to hold the post only for a period of 2 years. That has come to an end. And not,
Yes, sir.
not the present place, not impugned order, annexure R6, but page 28.
Now he has transferred from Chikbanapura to
Chikpanavara to not Mulbagu to a post which commensurate with his cadre. And not, he has no right to, that he has no lien over the post of chief
even that
officer.
cannot be according to considered as a premature.
He cannot maintain the petition itself, he may not, but on the ground that he has no lien over the post.
But only thing is your, see, sir, you're a Group C. The tenure will be
2 years, 2 years.
But Group C is 3 years.
for Group 3 years.
Group C not 2 years.
Yes.
35 notes, this one to go directly to government notes to basic on record all notes clarify.
But you have been sent to, insofar as the Group B post is concerned. Since it is a, since it is a 2 years, then it's correct.
Now not the person, nothing is not condition, very different condition. It will be.
Because if you look at the condition number 1, in 2/6/21 order, in wherein you have been transferred to Kandayadika Okay.
But continue.
No, the original order is 21. 2/6. No, 2/6/21 is the order.
2021 also.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರ ಮೂಲ ಹುದ್ದೆಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿರುಗಿಸಿ.
ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪುರಸಭೆ ಪಟ್ಟಣ ಪಂಚಾಯತಿ.
That's why as per the condition now they have been sent to this common very same cadre.
ಇವರನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಮೂಲ ಹುದ್ದೆಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿರುಗಿಸುವ ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡುವ
ಇವಾಗ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್
ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅವರ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಮುಂಬಡ್ತಿಯಿಂದ AMAS ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಲಭ್ಯವಾದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ
Yes, yes.
ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯ
Yes, Subramanian sir. Better it is 3 years. Mulbagli TMC is also equally, in all respects, is good for you. In all respects, is good for you, like, but not better than BBMP. That's all it is.
This is a case where doing what as per the conditions. If AMAS officers come back or somebody is moved, then not certainly the government has the liberty.
Anyway, since 2/6/21 you are working there.
But the reason was,
According to one is premature, not approval by Chief Minister, no reasons.
another point, if AMAS officers not come back, they not have to vacate and not give the intention of the state government. Because here, the person who is posted, that is the current respondent. He is not.
You have been, now you have been, earlier you are the
The group C employee once again.
Samudaya Sangatakaru, now very same cadre that you have.
I am not group C anymore.
Maybe.
But the person who is posted is also a group C employee. That is why perhaps I am emphasizing that.
Interference is where
only was of the chief officer.
But anyway, you are there for more than 2 years.
Trends is not the transfer guidelines of the street. That is not another important aspect. Page number 26.
20?
I don't know what's page number 26.
Yes.
The transfer guideline. But time is the afterwards the preamble 7/6/2013.
Correct.
Says not that for the reasons explained in the preamble and in supervision of the government order. The government are pleased to issue revised instruction regarding transfer deputation of government servants. It is the servant, it is not the post. As indicated in this government order. These instructions shall come into force. Then what's the explanation? Number 3 guideline. The one means voting of a government servant. One headquarters. Office.
But of course, there is.
Not the line was not in government servant.
Yes.
But now when we come to your page 28. Guideline number 9.
Group B forces. But you have been sent to very same cadre now.
That was amended. Not so as I am a group C employee. I am entitled to one month's period of 3 years. Assuming lots 46,000 crores. Yes, but it's not yet over. Yes, is not yet over.
No, that has been subject to condition.
That is subject to condition. But the condition also says that if KMAS officer comes not back, but he is not a KMAS officer. Let him say that he is a KMAS officer, not so only post. Even he is ineligible.
ತಪ್ಪದೆ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ತಪ್ಪದೆ ವರದಿ ಮಾಡಿ. Yes, what the government.
Common ground is.
In the event if the transfer has been affected, the equivalent, the cadre to your post, then it could be.
Then not I can. He is not a KMAS officer.
His mission is what? Voting to post.
But
And 2 years he has completed his tenure.
now the person one who is incumbent is also in suffer.
In the recruitment rules, there is no provision for
That they have to
promotion.
In the event if they have transferred the very same cadre man, then they don't have a case. But now they are sending one who is equivalent to the very same person.
Equivalent ಅಲ್ಲ, next year ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೀನಿ ನಾನು. But revenue officer is next promotion is chief officer. But if a community organizer cannot be posted as chief officer at all in the recruitment rules.
Let the government 1 week maximum 1 week. Let the at a request made by the learned AGA to file statement of objection. Finally, 1 week's time is granted. Next week, better. Next week, better. Next week. Interim order granted earlier, extended till next week.
42 I appear for R3 my lords. There was some amendment application allowed on 4/7, which they have not yet filed the amended petition.
The council applying for it seeks 1 week's time to carry out the amendment and to file the amended petition. Just after 2 weeks. Yes.
Brian,
What is this?
Removal. Very better.
Yes.
Charges were already repeated. But of that one, inquiry was conducted, and charges were proved.
Request made by the Lana Council applying for the petition list next week. That is.
For a week time.
Why? Inquiries? What is the punishment? At the request made by the Lana Council applying for the respondent list next week. 2 weeks, sir. 2 weeks. Yes, Ravi Shankar. Any other day is good. Not for you. Then I need 5 hours. Due to next week or the next week out of. Yes, I may not complete the. ಯಾವತ್ತಾದ್ರೂ any day that you can second week any day or date ಕೊಡು. Due to paucity of time matter was not taken up. So finally list on 8. Yes. Tag ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? Non complaints list. Let us list. No, let it be. Let it be there. No, we don't want to mix. No, if not,
ಬಾಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಅವ್ರು ಹಂಗೆ ಆಡಸ್ತಿರ್ತವ್ರಿ 22/9/2012